Greetings. This is JP.WATKINS, and this is Personal Gov. And this is about it may be difficult, but it's possible. And I want to give you a few examples. One of the first examples you may or may not be familiar with is Roger Bannister. I believe it was like in 1954. Nobody had ran a 4-minute mile. People said it could not be done. It's impossible. But Roger Bannister completed that feat. And since then, tens of thousands have also done it, have also joined the ranks of the 4-minute mile. And let me think of her name. I know her first name is Diane. I'm not for sure the pronunciation is Nyad. I think that's Nyad or Diane. But the name, forgive me for butchering it, but her name is Diane. And on her 5th attempt, she was 64 years old. She successfully swam 111 miles from Cuba to Florida. But it took her 5 attempts. Once again, even some elite swimmers couldn't pull that feat off. And she did that without the assistance of a shark cage. And then our most recent feat, we got a gentleman, Colin O'Brady, I believe. He successfully trekked 930 miles, took him 54 days, to cross Antarctica. Now, these are just a few of many examples of feats that people said this was impossible. No one can do it. So now, how does that tie into your life? How does that tie into your struggle? Well, depending on what you're going through, the key thing that they all had in common is they had a can-do spirit. They all tapped into their inner resources. And you can tap into your inner resources too. One of those key inner resources that a lot of people don't think is a resource: evaluate. You have to evaluate. First thing you got to do, you got to collect information. You got to understand information. And then, once you understand it, you evaluate it. You rank it, you rate it. How important is this to me? This is important to me. Okay, if it's a 10 and 10 is the most important, okay, it's that big, it's that important, and now you got to apply your effort, your action. That's essential. Got to believe in yourself, even when other people don't believe in you. Like Roger Bannister, like Diane, like Colin. You know how many naysayers they had? Now how many people said, this is impossible, this can never be done? And you may be your biggest enemy. You may be the person thinking, I can't get over this. They laid me off. I've done this for 23 years. What am I going to do? You may be your biggest battle. So I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you to tap it in your head. Now keep in mind, Diane, she was 64 years old. When she got done swimming, she said 2 things. First thing, never give up. Second thing, you're never too old. So sometimes for some of us, like myself, I struggle with my weight. I'm working on shaking my weight down. But for some people say, we're too old, we're too fat, we too this, we too that. We doubt ourselves. We don't encourage ourselves. And a lot of times we are the main person hating on ourselves, the main person discouraging ourselves. And I'm just asking you to honor your inner greatness. I'm just asking you to have one empowering thought. I am able. Say that affirmation. I am able. I will conquer. I will overcome. I am overcoming. I'm going to leave you with that. Just want to keep you with that peace. So whatever you're going through, think about it. Other peoples have been the first to overcome great feats. And a lot of other people have been in similar situations, similar to your own. No two struggles are identical. But if they overcame some of their greatest feats and their greatest challenges, so can you. In the meantime, persist, believe, and achieve.